Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last section, Session? Technically it was a section as well. We talked with the Ferryman in depth about his philosophy of life and death, how he came to the realizations he has based on his experience watching what's been transpiring here in the Black Sea and reading several old world books. We unlocked a new feat called Philosophy, which gives us additional side points and some more resolve. Nice. I've never done so before. Vladimir has confirmed off-screen, in a comment, that we do need a higher intelligence to unlock up to the maximum rank of this feat. And as such, I made some hypercerebrics for us, so that we have a better chance of potentially unlocking some additional intelligence dialogue options when we speak with him in the future. We were unsuccessful, however, at seeing any conversation he would have with us about the location of the ethereal shard that we need. And the piece that we grabbed from the pirate doesn't have anything to do with the ethereal shard either, apparently. Or if it does, we were unable to figure it out. It does say it's a key, which is interesting. That would hint that it unlocks something, doesn't it? But aside from some conversation we had with... Oh, what's his name now? And Quentin. Nothing else so far has it revealed to us. Maybe we should talk with Azif and see if he has any knowledge about this thing. We can do that maybe in the next episode. In this one, we're going to talk with Captain Grimm and see what it takes to go on the next pirate raid, and potentially go ahead and do that. Before we do this though, viewer, I want to talk with you guys a little bit about Underrail. You might have noticed that the uploads for this are beginning to get up to the channel slower, and other games are making their presence on the channel instead. I want to make sure I phrase this the correct way. I have over 2,200 hours spent playing Underrail, viewer. So it's not because of any dislike for this amazing game. But it's a long game. It's a game that I have beaten with 12 different characters on normal mode, and 2 characters are about to go to the Deep Caverns and win on hard. I play this game, or used to, very frequently just for the thrill of all the combats with different character builds, and I'm familiar with a great deal of the conversation options and what transpires by choosing different ones. I like this game. I love this game. I have played this game more than almost any other game I could possibly think of in my lifetime. I have 3 entire playlists of this game uploaded to my channel, and this is the 4th one we're working on. But viewer, I also would like to wrap this up. There's a lot we haven't seen. There's a lot I promised that we would do. So I think what I'm going to do is this. We're going to finish this episode and see what it takes to go on the next raid and try to see if we can do it. Whatever we do after that with this episode, or we leave undone, we will come back to in the future to wrap things up. But I think I need a longer break from Underrail than a few days. Similar to playing Aeodor Genesis when I needed several months of a break to come back to it and feel refreshed again, I feel I need that for this as well. And so, I hope you guys don't mind, but we will take a break from this game for a bit. And with that said, let's go ahead and talk with Grimm. I feel always guilty when I decide I need a break from a game for a while, especially if I have no issues recording the game at the time, like this one, for example. It's not a forgotten or abandoned Let's Play, and I have no intention of leaving the things we have not done undone. Say, like the redo of Dragon Age Origins that I had started, or Sacrifice from last year, which I never completed, and now I have to redo it from all over from the beginning again, because my save files are no longer around for me to get to use them. So hopefully you guys don't mind too much. Once again, we will come back to this. I'm thinking I'm thinking we'll start this, whatever we have left, in November, when I'm done recording whatever Halloweenish games I'm recording for the channel. Alright, now with that said, let's continue playing at least the last of this episode here. Captain Grimm. Tim? When's the next raid, Captain? Go and get Razor. We need to have a meeting. Aye, aye, Captain. We know he's at Port Crag, so let's go get him. I'm surprised the pirates have radios. They had a radio that they used to communicate with the spy. Can't we just call? Can't someone call Razor and let him know? The pirates want to do another raid? This seems rather beneath us. Maybe this is being done to show us a little bit of humility, that even though we're an extremely amazing pirate, that we're not to other pirates, we're just everyone's equal, but we're not. I wonder if the Aegis Incorporated folks are still around, right? We aced, what's her name? Yahota, when we were last there. I wonder if anyone else is, I wonder if they have now left camp, or if they're still there, or the savages have finally wiped them out. We haven't heard anything from them now for some time with this Navcom device, so maybe they're finished. Razor? He passes his finger over the knife's edge. How's it going, mate? Captain Grimm told me to get you. It's about our next raid. Jet, you got your training, so we're good. I can let you have me back. You go on ahead. I'll be there as soon as I'm done with something. Alright, I'll see you there. I wonder if this is when we find out there's a spy in the pirates' ranks. Do we want to take Grim Aegis with us when we go on this raid, I wonder? Arguably, it's a better jet ski than the Blazer is. More covers on it, but our Blazer does have the special speed boost to it. No, we'll stick with the Blazer for non-expedition related content, or rather non-Black Sea content. Oh, hey! Wow, Razor beat me here. Good for him. I guess we go here, so we're all spaced equally. You're all here. So, Razor, what's the situation with Armstrong? It's about to reach Core City, Captain. If we waited just a few days longer, we'd have missed it. How accurate is this information? Dead accurate. He flips his knife. It's coming. And it's coming soon, Captain. He nods and stops to think. Cruiser? Just as suspected, Captain. The Eels got it. And it's gotta be on the rig. The moment we showed up in Dreadpool, they showed their ugly mugs. That confirms it. Here's the situation, Tim. A Protectorate ship, the UPCSS Armstrong, took off from North Underrail and is, as you just heard, about to reach Core City. It doesn't take a lot of brain power to figure out its cargo is invaluable. It ain't only loads of weapons and ammo, mate, but energy shields, high-tech energy weaponry. Could even be a couple of dreadnoughts. But we aren't going to surrender that without a fight. No, they won't. But that's their problem. We need to move out as soon as possible. About to reach Core City could be anything from minutes, hours, to a day. You, Tim, you'll meet Razor in a cove in the Core Ring. It's the western part of the Core Ring, right in the middle between the Silent Isle South and Core City, and its distinguishing port to the north. Me and a bunch of mates will be waiting for you there. After you meet up, you'll wait for the cans to enter the core ring, then flank the ship. Loot what you can, then disperse. The sea will be boiling hot. Port Zenith's just around the corner. I presume you have questions. Do you know anything about the ship's defenses? Expect the usual, mate. Turrets, armed cans, maybe dreadnoughts. Bring a few extra EMP grenades. I know I will. Anything special about the cove I'm meeting Razor in? You see, when we're pulling off raids like this, we don't want to charge all the way from here to wherever. We gotta catch a lot of heat that way. Instead, we meet in locations like that and launch our attacks from there when the time's right. The western side of the ring's the dark side. It's got less traffic than the eastern one, the bright side. The cove's got fake stalagmites sticking out of the water at the entrance to keep claws and dumbats away. You'd be surprised what you can do with a bit of hard foam and some pain. Time to raid. You two, you know what to do. If we pull this off, this will be our first proper Protectorate ship. Good luck. Now, cruiser, we're gonna need a ferry. Got just the right one in sight, Captain. He looks back at you and Razor. What are you waiting for? Raid. Not and leave. All right. Let's stop by our home first, because I would like more EMP grenades. Before we do this. Yeah, let's just go. For food, we can grab some cave hopper steaks. Or use my eel sandwiches for our raid. And I don't think there'll be too much of anything else I'll need. The fact that it's Protectorate ship is interesting. I like it. I have no qualms about raiding such a vessel. I mean, we're a member of the Free Drones after all. Alright, so... back home. Do I have the supplies? To make EMP grenades. We have 4 thin grenade cases. So we'll need 12 dischargers. And we should have the plasma cores necessary to make them on us. We do, unfortunately, have to split these up. Okay, so... that gives us 3 more. Okay. We probably won't throw all of them, but this will give us, hopefully, enough shock to deal with them. We'll be relying probably on Plasma Beam for most of this, I'm guessing. Why don't we use both spears and not take our dagger with us this time? Okay, so... Super Steel Spear. We'll leave our knife. If it might be some time before I play the game again. We'll keep the knife with us for fear of me forgetting where I placed it. Okay, and now let's go to the core city entrance. We can get some food, take the elevator down to the docks, and prepare to raid the Protectorate. Thank you, by the way, viewers, for watching as much as you have of my Underrail series over the years, or at the very least, this one as well. It's very encouraging to see that you guys like this series and this game. When I had first begun recording this game, all those long years ago, before Seth Zinch had done his review, I was hoping to get some eyes on the game, so that people would realize how much fun this was. Because not too many people had ever talked about this game, let alone were playing it at the time. I was absolutely thrilled when Mr. Seth did his review, since it brought many people over to the game itself and gave it the proper attention that I felt it deserved. A forlorn grandpa stares at you with foggy eyes, but more out of habit, it seems, rather than because he can actually see much of you. Do you have a coin, sir, ma'am? I am but a frail old man who cannot work no more. Please be kind. 1 coin, that's all I'm asking. How about this? Give him 50 Stygian coins. Visibly astonished by your generosity, the man feels the pile of coins in his hands for a few moments before expressing his gratitude. My, never met a human being more kind and good, and I don't know how I could possibly say to thank you for... His murky eye sheds a lone tear. A tear which travels across his mealy face and hits the top of the coin pile in his hands. May life be as kind to you as you were to me. Thank you. Thank you. Take care, old man. So long. We could pick his pocket and take it back. But we will not do that. Okay, so... Now, I believe Lost Fremen was telling me that before this raid, we should eliminate all the Protectorate at Fort Zenith. I obviously have not done so. So we're going to see what this... how this transpires without having done so. And I'm assuming this is the core ring, and this is where we're going. Over there. We have enough batteries for this, and my jet ski should have... Good. Oh, 5 repair kits are in it. Interesting. That's a bit more than I think we'll ever need on this. But our speed shouldn't be slowed down too much by having such. We could swing past Fort Zenith right now and wipe out the Protectorate that are there. I mean... we could also... eliminate some Protectorate here, although... from what we've seen, the moment we engage the Protectorate here, all of the Protectorate everywhere will be hostile with us. That might not be the case when we're on the raid. It's so very tempting, but we'll do the raid without first eliminating the Protectorate. At least that one group of them. Tempting, though, to do so. So you might be wondering, Tim, why are you so worried about angering the Protectorate? You know, and I apologize, I'm puffing a lot today. There's actually no reason for me to be worried at all. The only reason I might be concerned is if we anger all of Core City and or Southgate Station. But we don't actually have to care about Southgate Station being angered very much. We only care about that if we want to walk back into Southgate Station for some reason. In order to trigger the ending by becoming a member of the council there. But I think Tim would probably agree with 6 and look to chase after Tanner. Oh, it's not here. Okay, this is not the place. Is it this place? No. Yeah, that's the Jet Eater lair. That's not it. This leads to a power station. Tricky little encounter there where you have to defend a bot from coil spiders. Ah, that must be it. Over here? Hey! There they are. Razor, a bunch of pirate pinners. Alright. Good. You found us. All we gotta do is lay low until the scout gives us the green light. I'm ready. He leans back, doing nothing but flipping his knife to pass the time. Move! One second, we're actually running low on energy. Where did they go? So the only issue with having EMP grenades is that we don't have any throwing. And that means if one of them goes awry and ends up landing in the middle of pirates, that means we're going to have an immediate reload. So hopefully something like that does not occur. It also means that the enemy's probably armed with EMP grenades, and we've already seen what happens if we get an EMP thrown into our face. Flank them! Alright, here we go. Oh, we actually can't throw. Okay. I did not even see the sniper there. Good thing he missed us. Hey! I think that's our shotgun, but Razor's about to bite it. Razor, you're dead. I don't know why you just ran up there. Alright, well, that's the end of him. As we saw with Dan, I'm not going to reload just because he bit it. Why on earth do I have to get so close? I don't understand this at all. Can we land? No? Yes. Good. Turret destroyed. All their shields are taken out. Our shield will be activated. Let's use a plasma beam. This might kill up to 4 of them. We can then use contraction. We'll use an adrenaline. Oh, God. Let's use a morphine. I did not see these 2 plasma turrets. I will get some distance from them. Okay. They can take out the shock trooper. We'll work on this turret. We are dilated. We're about to get exhausted next round, too. Which means that we better kill this turret next round. There's another turret somewhere. Ooh, ow, ow. Well, actually, we're okay at the moment, but we're about to not be okay. Whoa! Oh no! The Marines are here. I wasn't expecting that. We are exhausted and we're dilated. For the next 4 turns, we have to rely on a single plasma beam doing most of the work for us. If our EMP grenades come off cooldown, we can try tossing one of them, but I'm a little worried about hitting our blazer. Protectorate is cleaning up. Okay, as I thought, we cannot actually swing at the Protectorate. Oh! That'd be great. Well, looks like we get to redo it. That's a shame in a way. That was a fantastic plasma, whatchamacallit, we used there. Okay, so... Oh man, how are we doing this? Looks like we should have attacked that group of Protectorate after all, huh? Okay, we need to get on this ship as fast as possible. Because Razor's just going to run up and get himself killed. Although it looks like there's enough Protectorate here, plus the reinforcements, that this is going to be a really tricky battle. Let's use our gear to give us more movement. That was dumb. We should have landed over here. So we will contraction. We don't have the movement to get up there this turn. And I don't have the action points to throw a grenade. The good news is here, it looks like we're out of line of sight from the plasma turrets that are nearby. Oh! That looked like a sting ball, not sting ball grenade. Oh, hello! That's annoying. I don't think I can disembark there. Can we disembark here now? Game, come on. There we go. Okay, so let's blast here. Heavily damage the turret. Damages that marine. Run over here. Throw an EMP grenade. Land exactly where we wanted it. Throw a plasma grenade. Exactly where we wanted it. Kill that marine. Use our shield. Run in here. Heal. Dilated. Okay. We don't want to... We really don't want to use adrenaline. What are you doing, cruiser? Okay. Maybe we take off all our energy equipment. We have to kill anyone who has an EMP grenade, or it's an immediate, instant death for us. So we've got to kill that guy. We had to kill the person with the energy rifle. It doesn't matter if we have better targets. That person is the best target. We'll give this 2 more tries, viewers, and if we still fail, we'll wrap up the video right then, and we'll have to reload from the beginning of this entire episode when we come back to this game, and try it again. The good news is I'm landing the EMP grenades pretty much exactly where I want them at all times. Let's turbo here. I think what's happening is that because I am using my shield, they're throwing their EMP grenades. I think if I didn't have the oh god! If I didn't have the shield on, cruiser's dead. We wouldn't have this trouble. You know, that's interesting. We took out the shields from these guys, but they didn't take any damage from it. We're so lucky that that sniper has missed the attempts he has made to get us. Come on, game. Come on. Here we go. Okay, that's amazing. They're all together there. So can we get a plasma beam there? We didn't get the shock trooper, so we need to do that. We'll use temporal dilation. Shock him. Make sure that he doesn't get a chance to hit us. We'll hope the pirates can finish him off. We'll run over here and deal with these 2 plasma turrets. Cruiser's dead. Come on, pirates. We have to kill the shock trooper because he has an EMP grenade. So we have to do that. Not dilated this time. Wonderful. They're shooting the last plasma turret. Trying to make a run for it. Protector have shown up. Oh god. Okay. We're not doing this. That's all there is to it, viewer. I said 2 more attempts, but we can't do it. We can't. We have too many pieces of electrical gear on us. We can't. A single EMP grenade will kill us. So what can we do? So let's see. If I load the quick save, can we... Okay. Well, then let's, instead of assisting the pirates do their thing, let's clear out the Protectorate ourselves. This way we don't have that one patrol to worry about. Gonna make enemies of the Protectorate anyway, right? Alright. So that deactivates those guys. We will dilate. That's right, yeah. This one. We can probably take a swing at one of them. And then move around. Okay. We can heal. Oh, we heard the, whatchamacallit. Good. Finishes him off. Let's use our turbo. Let's reload the game. That's the EMP grenade. Oh man. Okay, so we need to like kill one of these immediately then, huh? Let's try this. All right, one's dead, one's injured. We took out the power on this one, but not that one. Slow him down. Wow. All right, viewers, one more combat, and then that will do for this episode. What a fantastic way to end it, huh? Actually, I'll title this EMP Grenades. There's another thing we could try. Okay, so let's do this again. So we blast this guy. Kills him, heavily injures this one. Kill him. Let's speed ourselves up. Morphine might keep us alive. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I just had to commit rather than running away. My thought was I didn't think we'd kill as many as we did right away. Those the three, and then be able to reach the other one very close, because they're not going to throw an EMP grenade point blank at themselves, and they generally won't throw an EMP grenade at each other either. So just stay near a Protectorate cruiser, and they won't throw, was my thought. But we didn't have to worry about that after all. I'm just curious. Nothing to see here. I'm amazed at whoever did this. What do you guys have? Protectorate Marine Armor. A full suit of marine body armor that includes a special naval tactical vest. It also comes with an oxygen tank and a pair of flippers that are attached to the belt and can be equipped quickly. Don't mind me, guys. Barm Silicons 351. Oh god. I didn't save the game. We're just gonna reload because that's the MP grenade. All right, so then let's kill this group. We'll attack Port Zenith, and that will just have to do. We killed 2 with that. Can we kill this guy too? He's incapacitated, actually. Okay. We can come back and loot them at a later time. Are we hostile? We are not hostile with the Praetorians. We probably are with the other Protectorate, as we've seen. Okay, so it's official. We are now. What's the expression? Citizen number 1. When it comes to fighting the Protectorate. We were going to clear them out anyway of Port Zenith eventually if I want to fight and destroy all Protectorate. Something I've never done before. What we're going to do is we're going to sneak through the vent shafts, and we're going to wipe out all of the folks where we grabbed the energy cells from originally, and we'll wipe out everyone there too. Let me save the game. Since if we do end up aggroing all the Praetorians, I will want to not do so. Because I like selling stuff. Oh! He's not hostile. It doesn't matter. We still want to clear out all the Protectorate. Maybe... Is it because we wiped out all the Protectorate and none of them had a chance to react? I don't know. Let's visit Port Zenith and see. Well, no, Tim. Stick with the plan. If you're gonna have to wipe out all the Protectorate here, then that includes everyone who's probably in the facility. So we're gonna make enemies of the Protectorate in this episode, even though it looks like we haven't officially done so yet. What must have happened is because we incapacitated the one Protectorate and wiped out the others. Perhaps, actually, thematically, no Protectorate member was able to contact any other member of the Protectorate to warn them that it was us who did so. Now, we wiped out all the Deathstalkers and Crawlers from this area a while ago. If I remember correctly. So I don't think we'll have any of them. I don't think they respawn in this area. As long as we get to go first, they're not gonna... He's not... A single Protectorate soldier, as you can see, isn't gonna stand a chance against us. Now, are they hostile up here? No. But they will be in a few seconds once I start fighting them. Then we're going over here and trying to clear out the entirety of the port. Let's do this. Captain Wilkes. Once again, we eliminated him quietly, so no one likely currently suspects us. I don't think they'll react to his body on the ground either. Just, well, that sucks for that guy. He wasn't able to call for help. He's likely the last one that won't do so. Oh, no. Combat started right there. Immediately. Okay, so everyone is hostile the moment we killed that guy. We have any alarms being rung? I can't believe the grenades are landing exactly where we need them to land every time in this episode so far. We don't care about loot. We just want to kill all the Protectorate. Unfortunately, we're going to have to kill the workers, too. Probably? Yes, we just enter combat with one. Heavy gunner there's going to be trouble, too. Sorry, sir. Unfortunately, we'll have to kill him too, since we entered combat. We can hide in this corner for a round. That was an adrenaline, I think. Oh, you're all stuck on top of that heavy, the worker who just wants to get away. Oh, that sucks for all of you. See, that's a normal grenade. He doesn't have any EMPs, or we're not going to die immediately to him. We can let the dot effect do the work. Okay. That's everyone here. That leads back outside, obviously, to where the one Protectorate is patrolling. I don't need any of those. Concussive launcher grenades. We already know the blueprint for that. Let's check what's inside this lock. Darn it. Okay. Is this the crate then that has it? Yes. An old world assault rifle. 5mm assault rifle. We'll take it with us as a memento from when we declared war on the Protectorate. Repair some of our gear. Alright. Let's take a peek at what is waiting for us inside Port Zenith. It's the EMP grenade. So, okay, reload the quick save. So we need to take a... How can we do this? Okay, so we'll stick our electronics in this, including our shield. Including our dagger. And the only thing we'll use is the spear? Okay, let's do this. So we'll take drugs that last a while, morphine as well, and head on in. The computer knows when you don't have any electronics on you, because note that that person did not throw an EMP grenade this time around. Well, we hit the Sentinel and we got rid of, like, apparently their shield. We will contraction. We'll slow him down. Can't hide from him. That missed. Interesting. I think that's all the troops that are here. Oh! That was a sniper hit. Thank goodness we had our morphine used. Where did that blow come from? It wasn't the gunner. Although the gunner could end up killing us. Yeah, there's a sniper around. There he is. There's an auto turret there also. We'll ace the sniper. Because we can hide from the turret well enough, and we can kill this other gunner easily, too. Oh, I thought we would have it there. Plasma beam. Have to get a little closer, but I think this will still work. Crit. Critical. Alright, now we just have that auto turret. Plus, there's a guy, I think... Oh! There's another sniper. And a sentinel. We can't just run up. Unfortunately. Because of the auto turret. I think this hits both of them. We will wipe out everyone here. Our belief is that they're just protectorates. If they're working for the protectorate, then they've been brainwashed. Even though they look like normal civilians, we know that there's no good that can come from leaving them alive. Oh, that was the wrong thing to use. I wanted to use sprint because I want to use recurrence. Oh no. We need to use contraction now to get away. Auto turret should die. There it goes. And we heard a jet ski. You guys say you guys wanted to live, and then you go and investigate what's making sound and killing things over here? Liars. Line Protectorate. Alright! That clears Port Zenith out of all hostiles. Let's go and get back our energy items. Okay, let's see what we left over here. I don't think I've ever... Well, I've never been inside Port Zenith's precipice before. This is my first time actually wiping out the Protectorate here. Feels good. Feels good. Short Vindicator. Some okay weaponry is located here. I only care about the credits at the moment. And even then, we don't really need anything. Like, I'm not taking the armor because I just don't need it. We have 16,000 credits, so money isn't a concern. We're not doing this for cash. We have more auto turrets. Okay, let's move down just a hair and blast this one. Recursion it. I'm gonna use pre-med so we don't have to walk as much. We just wait till we hear that one detonate, and then we do the same for the other turret. Okay. Kind of too close to this turret, honestly. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. a minigun motor, a few decent level gun component frames. We'll take one of those. Decent blast cloth. We'll take one of those too. I saw a fusion cell. All right, and that clears out Port Zenith. And we got one group of patrols destroyed as well from the Protectorate. Though it won't be as easy going after any other group of them, because we are their #1 wanted at the moment. With their elevator eliminated, the only way they're going to be able to move troops around now will be having to come right back down here to Core City. But we've eliminated all the troops that were stationed here. I like to imagine that we actually would detonate this ship, or their vessels that were here, and or potentially sabotage other things in this area as well. It looks like there's nothing else for us to do here. Alright, well viewers, I think we'll make one more one more raid with the pirates while we're here. I don't know if I can just walk out of here and kill the Protectorate troop on the other side without angering everybody. Ooh, that guy had 2 EMP grenades. Good thing he got stuck on that worker. And you know what? I actually don't need any of these supplies I'm taking. We don't need them. They're just going to weigh us down. Let's see. So we don't need this stuff. It's 8 pounds for a minigun motor. My goodness. Okay, we don't want anything else. All right. Let's leave the way we came in. Actually, we can just walk through this. We've eliminated, to my knowledge, all the Death Stalkers and crawlers in this area. I suppose we can leave all of our EMP weaponry behind. Sorry, EMP weaponry. All our energy weaponry behind someplace before the raid. I'd want to leave it in our home. Ah, this was the wrong place to go. So we'll drink some juice, leave most of our energy supplies at home as we do this raid, so we don't have to worry about EMP grenades being thrown at us. Yeah, if we just bring our shield and our steel spear, I think we'll be okay. Everything else should be left behind, though. You know, can we just... Oh, that's a bunch of keys. We could... they really should go in here, Tim. Refurbished old world weapons. Mementos of things we've fought for in the past or utilized. This is where my gears went. All the gear I used to use at some point. So this should be where this stuff goes. Okay. All right. Oh, no. You want the shield. 2 weapons, the 2 energied items won't be too terrible for you to eat an EMP with. Assuming that sort of thing happens. Okay, we're going to the entrance. It's interesting that my hesitating, my attempting to hide from the enemies rather than go at them is what was costing me my life against that Protectorate patrol. We might encounter another patrol while we're out and about, by the way. And they will throw an EMP grenade at us then, because we're on a jet ski. And they want to take away my mobility, which is what that does. And you can't recharge your jet ski in combat. Let's see. I'm going to take another stake with us. Well, it wasn't that much of a concern before. The damage you take from the charged items in your possession from EMP grenades is rather brutal here on hard mode. Very hard mode, yeah, very hard. And this isn't very hard. There is no very hard mode. Very hard mode's dominating mode, which I will not play. Come on, shut the door. There you go. And that's a pretty nasty effect. In normal, to my knowledge, my recollection, is that they don't cause, it doesn't deactivate the items in your inventory, nor do items there in your inventory, not equipped on you, does it count towards the items that you would take damage from. Okay, let's do this again. So let's charge up our jet ski a little before we get going. Alright, here we go. I am making the assumption that we don't have any more reinforcements arriving from Port Zenith. That might not be true. We have to kill that shock trooper. Or we eat a EMP grenade. I don't mind you guys shooting at me. I have a good amount of evasion. Man, it's a 5mm. What are you doing wielding one of those? Come on now. That's just silly. Yeah, that's what you deserve for bringing garbage with you. Alright, we need to board this turn and kill the shock trooper if we can. Come on, game. I know you can do it. I know you can do it! Maybe you can't do it. Can we do it here? 2 more shock troopers. Okay, we're going to need to contraction ourselves. We're going to blast all 3 of these guys. Run up here. We can recursion. I don't have... Okay, that was a mistake. Let's move back. Hurl a plasma grenade. Let's actually use our shield. Hurl a plasma grenade. And then move into cover. No more squads, sir. I do not want to use an adrenaline, so we will just run around the corner. Okay, it's a good thing we didn't. What are you doing? What are you doing, Razor? You're not very smart if you're just running up there and shooting it with your shotgun. We did expose weakness it. Maybe they can destroy that turret. Or maybe it will destroy a pirate and not cruiser. They can kill that one, I'm fairly certain. Darn it. So close. Good. Ooh, I didn't see the other. Yes! 1 left. Good blast. Recursion, do some extra damage to it, and I think it's destroyed. Okay, we did it! And we don't have any reinforcements arriving. Okay. Nice. That went very well. Thank you for the recommendation as well there, Lost Fremen. I would, if this went the way it did, I would have gone and attacked Fort Zenith under the hopes that, like the pirates, it was going to eliminate them. We'll take the Reaper Commando. I want to search at least 1 more corpse here. I'll take a plasma pistol, too. I think you can get on the Dreadnought and pilot it around, which is why it's there. And since these are red, I'm going to make the assumption that the pirates will get angry if we loot it. So let's just get on our vessel. We'll talk with Razor really quick. Get what you can, then disperse. Okay, so we did that. Let's get out of here then. I don't need anything else. All right, so a success in the end. I thought we were ending this on a marvelous failure. If those Marines were not armed with EMP grenades, we could have done it. We would have lost all the pirates, including Razor, but it would have been a success. I'm glad in the end, though, that we didn't lose yet another named NPC to its poor decision-making process. Alright, well, let's end the episode then. Getting back our gear. We go back to the pirates and tell Grim about the success. We've now angered the Black Eels and the Protectorate. However, hopefully there's no raid planned against Southgate Station or Camp Harthor directly, because I would like not to make enemies of every single faction here in Underrail. Oh, yeah, we're going out this way, Tim. This way to the portal, and then you take that back to your home. You grab all the gear you left behind. So we can go to the Merchant District and drop some of this stuff off, these two things I picked up. When will we play the game again? I think I mentioned probably... There might be 1 or 2 episodes that get uploaded if I become in the mood to play the game again. But realistically, I'm expecting sometime in November. We'll take a good 5-month break or so from the game to play other ones instead. A part of me, viewer, is nervous that my cancer will come back as well and finish me off. There's some games I would like to play one more time and record for the channel again on that note. Another reason why I kind of want to take a longer break from Underrail. I want to play through my old Commodore 64 games again, the Legacy of the Ancients at the very least, and potentially play through the Spirit Engine 2 again. I would, if I were you, expect at least Legacy of the Ancients to regrace the channel again in the next week. Oh, I also will need something to do since I'm going to have surgery. I'm going to have my gallbladder removed. Oh, what am I doing? We don't need any of this. I've been having... Well, I went to the emergency room about a month and a half ago, and for pain that I was having in my upper right quadrant of my abdomen. And it turns out it's not my gallbladder, which I was a little worried it was, but rather damaged tissue, cartilage, and or potentially an injured, bruised, or fractured rib from all the coughing that I had done. Wait, why am I here? Oh, the chargeable items. When I had COVID, since I was coughing, as you guys might have detected, very often, pretty much non-stop for months, having had COVID. That was awful. While I was there, a ultrasound they did of that area looking for problems with my gallbladder revealed that I have sludge, which isn't too much of a concern according to the surgeon I talked with this week, but I do have gallstones. Those are a potential problem in the future. One of my brothers had a gallstone attack, and it was not pleasant. I know 2 of my doctors have had gallstone attacks, and my boss has had one. All of them highly recommend I have the gallbladder removed before an attack happens. I'll need it removed anyway if I do have an attack. And so it's not very pleasant. My brother Rob could not move thanks to the pain he was in for hours. I think, like, he mentioned 3 hours he could not move at all. Man. And I've been in horrific pain when I was in chemo, and Crohn's disease has left me with some crippling pain as well, like knives being thrust into my side. But I can't even, my brother Rob's, the way he's described it, it's a grueling, agonizing pain, which is persistent until the gallstone or your gallbladder stops trying to push out the bile it needs. My goodness. So yeah, so it's coming out. So I'll have some time probably to record since I'm going to take about 2 days off for the surgery. It's quick to recover, supposedly, assuming no complications. So here's hoping we don't have any. Alright, we're back. Let's wrap up this episode by talking with Grim. Armstrong is ours. This is a milestone for the Grim Jetters. We started out as a ragtag band of Jetters, then gained a reputation and power by threatening even the most well-defended Union ships. But a proper ship of war, that was unprecedented. Until now. We're unstoppable. You're lucky I was there, Razor. You guys would have just died. You said you brought EMP grenades. I didn't see you throw a single one during the encounter. You guys aren't with just stupid crossbows, which have the same range effectively as those plasma turrets. What are you guys thinking? Everyone will cower before the Jetters, Captain. Gentlemen, there is only one obstacle in our path to our complete waterway domination. Those blasted black eels. Cruiser. We confirmed it, Captain. The sonar's on the rig. Oh, interesting. Maybe that's the reason why this vessel here has never left the Black Sea. Because it would be noted, they would immediately know it's out and about and send large forces to stop it. Let alone a large group of pirates would be detected on sonar, as like a large ship, for example. What are you talking about? For some time, the eels have grown many metaphorical eyes with which they are able to keep track of our ventures outside the Black Sea. Every time we go on a raid, the eels miraculously showed up in an attempt to thwart our plans. We've adapted our tactics with some success, but still they're able to find us out, not only in Dreadpool and the Isaacs River, no, but the Meatway, Chancellor's Bay, and pretty much everywhere unless we took extra precautions. I wondered what could grant them such omniscience. Motoring narrow waterways is a difficult thing to do with the technology they possess, but that's where I've made a mistake. I assumed too much. Glances at Cruiser. Cruiser has brought some valuable information to my attention, which confirmed what I thought I had deemed implausible. The eels are using a sonar relay system. What is that? A sonar is a sound-ranging system to detect underwater or surface objects. Simple, but the confined South Underrail waterways greatly impact the range and general effectiveness of standard sonar systems. That's where the relay system comes into play. Numerous sonar relays, small submersible sonars which can work in active and passive modes, are scattered throughout the waterways and communicate with each other and create an entire network whose core lies in a so-called sonar station. These systems were developed by Biocorp centuries ago, and are rare and complex to deploy and maintain. So I naturally dismissed the possibility that the eels haven't one. Turns out the Protectorate recovered one after taking over what was left of Biocorp and recently gave it to the eels. They must have gave them some training as well. I doubt those water rats can work such a high-grade military equipment. We're gonna break that piece of crap apart and crack open some squeal skulls with it. Your next assignment will take you to the rig, Tim. You've already figured that out. How do we destroy the sonar relays? Or are they irrelevant once the sonar station has been destroyed? If we figured that out, then we wouldn't need to go after the sonar station. We'd just pick them off. And they're planted deep. Give off no signals if they're in passive mode, and are thus difficult to discover. Finding a way to destroy them is welcome, but not necessary. At least not for the time being. Once the sonar station is out, the relays are pretty much useless. If the Protectorate does manage to replace it for them, unlikely. Then we'll see. Focus on the sonar station. That's our current goal. Isn't meaning just north of the Protectorate outpost a little bit too dangerous? Despite its proximity to the outpost, it's fairly out of sight. Besides, you won't be there long. Cruiser's ferry will just stop to pick you up. So what's the plan? We've made the sea hot with our last raid, and everyone's on alert. But waterway traffic never stops. There's a couple of ferries we got our eyes on. They carry cargo to the rig on a daily basis. We snatch one midway, the eels let us in, we step out of disguise and blast our faces off and blow up the sonar and much of the rig as we can. But first we need some information regarding the rig's defenses. most notably the auto turret defense system. The Rig's Tavern should be a good place to start. Try to discover, with discretion, of course, everything you can about the turrets, the sonar's location, guards. The turrets are the worst, because once we step out of the ferry, we're gonna get popped if those are still working. A jetter will be waiting for you in the ruins north of the Protectorate Outpost, mid-eastern part of the core ring. There, the ferry will pick you up. Then, once we dock, you got a short time to take those turrets out before the eels figure out something wrong. As soon as the turrets are out, we're out popping, banger. Once the sonar's toast, we're back on the ferry. After we cleared the rig, everyone's getting picked up by the mates on jets, then we disperse. Yes, I think we covered it. This looks to me like a one-man mission, Cap. Out of the question. Swing the sonar is far too important. If our intentions are revealed, we may never get another chance. We're sticking to the original plan. Alright then, I'm ready. You know the drill, Tim. Cruiser, I want that sonar in pieces. And any black eel scum that stands in your way. Not and leave. Well, guys, that's something we'll do in the next episode, which may be sometime in arriving. But I'm looking forward to when we do it. So thank you guys for watching, and maybe some months from now, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone, and thanks for watching.